everybody. Thought I'd do something I hadn't done for a while. Got the old black Z78 out. She popped right off. Yeah, that one was been on. Yeah, poor truck. After I got the new truck, this one's just been sitting. Anyway, we are on the full recovery side now. The tube extraction went okay this morning. No complications there. It slid out like it was supposed to, and boy, did that make a difference in the gut. Notice the ends of that tube were starting to curl. I think they were starting to dig in, so probably could have got by with pulling it yesterday, but we waited till today like the doctor instructed. And yes. So I'm feeling a little bit better, bored. That's why we are now heading out to the farm. I want to see if I at least can get the cam bearings into the motor, fit the cam, and then we'll see how I'm feeling by then, and maybe we'll wash the crank down and clean that up. And that's another thing. Oh, I'll have to talk to Mama Bear. I might order my parts for my air compressor tonight. I didn't know how much I missed that thing until I needed it. So we're gonna go to the farm, and I'm not gonna overdo it, guys. And don't worry, I'm not gonna do anything with the channel. It's gonna stay. Just some days get a little frustrating and that, so we're good. We got too many projects and too many things to do coming up. We got a whole schedule of stuff, and I know quite a few of you have asked about the 4.3 motor build. It's the only problem with since surgery the second time. Anyway, the 4.3 motor build's going to be coming. I gotta get the machine shop to get the heads done, then I gotta get the intake down, get it surfaced. But the main thing that's holding me up is both 4.3s I had, the cranks were too far gone to fix. So I gotta get me a crank kit, which would be the crank bearings and that. Then we could start on the 4.3 build. And since I tore that 4.3 down, I've now got the dial bore gauges and all that, as you guys know. So I'm going to recheck the bore, because if the bore's straight and it's not too bad, then we'll just go ahead and go with the standard piston and that, and re-ring and re-crank it, and then we should be good to go. But yes, I got a couple of 4.3 builds I want to do, and it's harder. It seems it's harder to come up with the V6 parts than it is the V8 cost-wise. I mean, so yeah. So I've got builds coming to do, and it's just taking time. And now that I'm getting on the go, I've got something I want to go do for a while too during the day, and just lots of things go on when the camera's off yet. So anyway, we'll get out to the farm, and you know, I love okay, I've been driving the new truck until now. I've been walking past the black truck. I kind of felt sorry for it today. That's why we're driving it. But I tell you, we're in a wind warning or wind advisory, and this black one does pretty good in the wind, but it seems to blow around more than the new truck. So that's okay. But looks like we got. Looks like we might have got some mail today. Yeah, that's about the time the mailman shows up. So, well, let's stop and check the mailbox and see what we got out here. So, all right. Boy, I like it when the mailman gets this here. Holy crap! I ordered a bunch of catalogs a while back ago, and I didn't get hardly any of them. I had them sent to my town address. Here I am having them all sent to my farm address, and look at that, they're all showing up. So that's a good thing. And yeah, I bought me some chocolate milk. I know, reading the labels not good, but I needed something to calm my stomach. And after checking my numbers, these will just go in the storage out here for being here. So actually we'll just set those right up here, so because I'm getting to where I can't be out here without any snacks, guys, because I don't bring food with me. Excuse me. I don't bring food with me on a regular basis because I'm trying to quit eating so much. And again, today, 2 more people. How much weight have you lost? If I told you what the scales had me at, the scales say I didn't lose any weight, but I sure feel like I've lost weight. And then I get out here and nice big brown paper box, nothing on it, just the label. So I figure out what that is. It's addressed to me. So, you know, surprise, surprise. It's been a good day. It's actually turned into a great day. So, ay. Anyway, here's Chop Shop's motor. I'm not gonna press it, guys. I'm not. I'm gonna just kind of take it easy, and whatever it is, it ain't too heavy. Oh God. Stomach's been upset. I want to see if we can get the cam bearings drove into that, and get the cam fitted, and maybe we'll wash the crank up, and maybe get the crankset in it today. So anyway, it's later in the afternoon, and I'm just, I don't know, just bored, can't handle sitting at home anymore. So anyhow, I'll be back. Well, that's kind of cool. Engine organizer, push rods, lifters, camshaft, and pistons all there. Keep them up off a dirty bench. Cool. No name, no nothing. So yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I know I'd talked to somebody about them before, so like I said, there's nothing's just addressed to me. Everything's made out in my name. It doesn't even have, I mean, it doesn't even, so I don't know. So anyway, cool. That's good timing with the engine builds I got coming up. Oh, well, I'm going to look through my catalogs quick. Ouch. And just sit around for a little bit. Well, okay, we got a bag of goodies. And my keys here. I guess I'm just going to have to come back. We're going to go home, switch trucks. Yes, I shut that off. Because I just got a call from our favorite relative. Mr. Roger just called and said, hey, I'm stuck. I said, what do you mean stuck? He went to get off work here a little bit ago, and his car started, backed up, and it died. And he's like, can you bring your trailer and that? Well, I told him, I said, bud, I just got done with surgery, and we just pulled the tube out today. And I said, I can't be pushing around right now. So we got the scanner and a couple of testing things and a screwdriver, and we're going to go. Sorry about the angle on the camera, guys. Oh! Okay, we're gonna go. We're gonna go home, get the new truck because it's got more gas than this truck, and go see if we can help him. Yeah, all I did is grab some tools. Been sitting there, yeah, it's just kind of, yeah, so anyway, we'll go see. Hopefully it's something simple. Those security systems in the Bonnevilles are nice until they screw up. So anyway, see, my daughter's car, when her Bonneville acted up, was doing the start dying. It was a plug catalytic converter. You know what? I think I just answered my own question. You know, Roger's car is losing antifreeze, and he just hasn't had the money because he hasn't gotten his settlement from the car crash yet. Yeah, almost a year later, and still nothing. Just a lot of bills and a lot of letters. But anyway, we know the car's losing antifreeze, and if he's put enough antifreeze through that, it may ruin the catalytic converter, and the converter's plugged now. Shoot. Anyway, yeah, his landlord that he got the car from thinks it's the fuel pump. Well, I don't know if it's the fuel pump or not, but well, we'll get down there, we'll see what it says, and go from there. Anyhow, and if it's too dark when we get there, because I got about, I'll have to go into town. It's going to take me about 45 minutes to get to where he's at, so anyway, if it's too dark, I guess I'll finish this video later. Let you guys know. Well, it's the next day. Yeah, I was right. When I got down to Roger's car, it was dark. And hooked up the computer. Wasn't the fuel pump like everybody thought. The crank sensor out of spec. So, yeah. And being I just had surgery, we left his car sitting because I could have taken the trailer and hauled it, but told Roger, I said, I'm not going to put, he says, yeah, that's right. So I took him home last night, and I put 143 miles on last night helping him. Yay. It don't take long. But in the truck here, I won't say the name of the truck stop, but when we came home from the surgery, we stopped at a truck stop, put gas in. I thought they did pretty good, and yesterday when we were driving around, I looked at the wife, I says, that truck doesn't like that gas. And she's like, what? I said, well, the local store I've been buying at, I've been getting about 130 to a quarter tank. And yesterday, we were down to half a tank already, and she's like, oh, that's not good. So then last night when I went to go get Roger, I filled up because it was almost empty, so got the local gas back in it. That gas from the truck stop I got 13.2 out of. Put the gas in here and went and did Roger's running last night, and a lot of start-stop, and I got between 15 and 16 miles a gallon out of that. So, and the sad thing about it is it wasn't cheap gas we put in at the truck stop either. It's just amazing on how much gas varies from station to station and area to area. Just crazy. So, yeah, when you're getting almost 16 miles a gallon almost every time you drive this newer truck, I love it. So, right now I'm heading over to see the doc to see what we're going to have to adjust, or what we're going to have to do with the insulin, or see what he suggests. And So then I gotta go pick up some medicine for the wife, and then I gotta stop and talk to a guy, and then maybe I'll get back to the shop, or otherwise I'll do all this and I'll be out to the shop tonight. I don't know. So, anyway, we'll see you in a few. Well, the doctor visit went okay. Blood pressure was perfect, he said. 118 over, God, I can never remember the numbers. 118 over 81 or something. My pulse was good. I mean, just, he says, wow, you're really improved. He said he was getting worried and about me there too, because he says he knew that stone had to come out. Just so that, and then I got different insulin he gave me. This one, he says take it 50 units twice a day. So it's supposed to be a longer acting, and continue to watch what I eat. And he says, I don't know if anybody told you. He says we never talk about it enough. He said another prevention is staying hydrated. So I said I'm drinking a lot of water. He said that's good. So anyway, all right. Yeah, that phone call was Roger. I guess his landlord's going to fix the car for him, which not good. That's okay. So right now I'm off to go get a couple of prescriptions. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. He put me back on tramadol. It's funny now that my body doesn't have the kidney stone to argue and fight about it. This is, the last few days my legs have really taken off bugging me again. The other night I had to get up, get in the shower, and run hot water over my legs to get the nerves to finally calm down so I can get to sleep. He kind of laughed. He says, yep. He says, that's the bad thing about being diabetic. And I says, yeah, now the kidney stone ain't there. Now the body's reminding me of the previous aches and pains I had. So he says, yeah, that's the sucky part. But he was really tickled that I was doing as good as I am, and he says, if you can, keep doing it. I said, I will. So anyway, I had fun in the junkyard today. Oh my God, I had fun. Stopped in there waiting for the medicine. I got a new pair of headlights for the truck for $30. Woohoo! And the truck that they came out of just came in last week, and it was still complete, and it's an 02. They're gonna the fun part I had was, he said, well, it's got 4 tires and brakes. Take her for a cruise around the yard, see how the tranny works, because they knew nothing on it. The 5.3 is a little noisy, but the tranny, I went to get up, almost got it the third drive. One of the yard guys pulled out, so I slowed down. It's going to go up and turn around and come back and get on there and see what it would do. Went up a little incline. As I went up the incline, kabam! Blah, 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 just a whole bunch of racket. I'm like, what the hell? Hit the brakes, put her in park, shut it off, got out, drive shaft's laying on the ground. Evidently, when he picked her up with the forks, he must have bent the drive shaft. Yeah. And here he come with the yard vehicle. He said, I thought it was taking. I told him what happened. He died laughing. I'm like, you see, that's the nice thing about playing in a junkyard. You break it, you just walk away and leave it. So I got the headlights out of that, so I can fix the headlights on this truck. Unfortunately, since it's a dual junkyard, they got the regular side and their U-pull-it side, and since they don't have that tranny in the U-pull-it, they're going to put in the, wanted to sell it through the main place, and they want $500 for it. If they would run it through the U-pull-it, it would have been $130. So, but they're going to pull the pan, make sure there's nothing in the bottom of the pan, since obviously we can't get it up to speed now. So, and then if it's got something in the bottom of the pan, I'm not. So, yeah, $30 for a pair of headlights. I'll pay that. Because the one on the passenger side on here keeps popping out of its socket, and then it points, and yeah, it's not good. So anyway, yeah, I broke an O2 truck today. Yeah. Oh, and it's got a good door on it. I might get for the gray one. I don't know. I told them not to bash the door again. They already put one mark on it, which is not bad to fix, but you get any more marks on it, and then yeah, you're getting into too much work. So yeah, what a day! Ripped that aluminum drive shaft right in two. I was like, wow. The things you get to do with old junk cars and junkyards. So, all right. Boy, when you've sat around and not done nothing, and you go and do repetitive work, that hurts. My thumb's about numb. Yeah, got a little side job I'm doing for a guy, so nice sit-down job. Those are a good kind. Right now, I'm gonna go get squirrel, and then check in with Mom, and I might go to the farm yet and get the cam bearings and camshaft fitted to Chop Shop's motor and start assembling that, because I want to get back to work. I can't stand sitting around anymore. I know, I'm just taking it easy, so alright. Okay, I'm gonna end the video here. I'm back out at the farm, as you can see, and I'm getting ready to work on Chop Shop's motor, so yeah, I guess we'll call it then, and then we'll start getting the video series going for Chop Shop Underground's tow truck motor. So well, with that, that's kind of the boring day I've had. So it's been busy. It's all sorts of things. So anyway, see you guys later. I'm going to start on the videos for that. So see y'all later. Have a good one.